Today on the Trent Out Loud Podcast. Do you notice I love the most controversial, ratchet people? I love all this stuff. You're supposed to be ratchet a little bit, you know what I mean? What up? It's your boy Trent Out Loud, and I'm back on another episode. I got a good show set up for you guys. It's not a big show. It's a little bit of a light show. The day after the Grammys or a big award show is definitely light in the news cycle, but I still got two lead stories for you. I got a little bit of quick news. I got questions of the day. And of course, I got your sport news. Y'all know what time it is. Get your headphones on. Get your earbuds in. Turn your devices up. I'm about to start this show. Let's go. Buckingham Palace has announced that King Charles III has been diagnosed with cancer. This is actually kind of shocking. I mean, this man has waited his whole life to be king. And I think he was just crowned king just last year. And he's already been diagnosed with cancer. And it seems to me like it's actually pretty serious. The fact that Prince Harry has actually flown up to England after they made this press release. So I feel like it's a little bit more serious, but I'll read to you the press release and then we'll take it from there. This is an official statement from Buckingham Palace. During the King's recent hospital procedure for benign prostate enlargement, a separate issue of concern was noted. Subsequent diagnosis tests have identified a form of cancer. His Majesty has today commenced a schedule of regular treatment, during which time he has been advised by doctors to postpone public-facing duties. Throughout this period, His Majesty will continue to undertake state business and official paperwork as usual. The King is grateful for his medical team for their swift intervention, which was made possible thanks to his recent hospital procedure. He remains wholly positive about his treatment and looks forward to returning to full public duties as soon as possible. His Majesty has chosen to share his diagnosis to prevent speculation and in the hope that he may assist public understanding from all those around the world who are affected by cancer. So for all those who follow the royal family, you know that the royal family and Buckingham Palace is very, very tight-lipped. They do not let anything out. So I think this is actually pretty serious. And the fact that they haven't said the kind of cancer, and I think obviously if it was prostate cancer, they would have said it because they said that he was in there for an enlarged prostate. So anyways, I don't want to speculate too much, but like I said, they're not saying the type of cancer. And then I found another article that said Prince Harry arrives in London to see Father King Charles after his cancer diagnoses. And they're not super close and there's rift in the family. Anyways, I will keep following this story and let you guys know. There's also one more article that I found. Buckingham Palace has announced that King Charles has been diagnosed with cancer from his recent hospital stay. According to NBC News, the palace said in a statement, during the King's recent procedure, a prostate, okay, I read that already. Although they did not detail the exact cancer or its stage, they did clarify that he does not have prostate cancer. The announcement of his diagnosis did come a week after he was discharged from a private London clinic after medical procedures. The palace official statement also shared that the king decided to share his diagnosis publicly to prevent speculation and in hopes to assist public understanding for all those affected around the world by cancer. So it's just exactly what I read to you, the statement that they put out. Anyways, this is shocking. I don't really follow the royal family that much on Buckingham Palace news. I've actually been there once as a kid on a trip to see my aunt. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this. If he actually passes away, I know shouldn't be talking about him passing away just because he's been diagnosed. But like I said, the news sounds skeptical to me, and the fact that Harry has flown right away there, I think we're probably going to hear more about this in the next couple of weeks. But that means that Prince William would be the king if Prince Charles were to pass away, or if he comes to a point that he can't fulfill his duties. Anyways, this is big for England. This is big for the royal family. Like I said, he was just king for like almost just a year. But let's hope I'm wrong. Let's hope that he is fine and he returns to his duties and he's able to, be king. People, have different opinions about the royal family. I'm actually just looking at him as a human being right now, and I reserve my thoughts about the royal family. Me being a West Indian, a Jamaican, and with slavery and all of that stuff. I'm not going to get into that, but I'm not looking at it as a royal family. I'm actually just looking at him as a human, and you always want good health and prosperity for humans. Anyway, that's what I want anyway. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Let me know what you think. Okay, I have a small update on Killer Mike. Everybody knows that Killer Mike was arrested. Well, actually, now we know my update is that he actually wasn't arrested. Actually, everybody saw him being taken out of the Grammy Awards in handcuffs, and we all assumed that he was under arrest. But new reports say, and actually he even confirms that he was not arrested, that he was just detained. I'll read to you a little bit of the article. Killer Mike has offered an explanation to the incident at the Grammys that saw him handcuffed, attributing the situation to a mix-up and an over-eager security guard. Speaking to TMZ, the rapper explained that amidst the chaos of the event, there was confusion about the correct entry door for him and his team. He described their encounter with the security guard, who was excessively zealous in their duties, but remained optimistic about being exonerated from any blame. Killer Mike went on to say, as you can imagine, there was a lot going on and there was some confusion around which door my team and I should enter. We experienced an overzealous security guard, but my team and I have the utmost confidence that I will ultimately be cleared of all wrongdoing, he explained to the outlet. A source familiar with the situation shared that Killer Mike and his entourage experienced a minor hiccup while attempting to access the venue. Though it was not made specific whether this was their initial attempt to enter or a return. The confusion over the appropriate entrance and procedure led to a confrontation with a security guard who, according to the accounts, was unduly difficult, prompting Mike to proceed past the guard. So there you have it. It wasn't a big, huge thing. It wasn't anything outside of the Grammys. Killer Mike, who won the award for Best Rap Album, Best Rap Song, and Best Rap Performance, a clean sweep at the Grammys, was not arrested for anything outside of the Grammys. He had a small, confrontation, argument, misunderstanding with one of the security guards. The police came and detained him, and he was let out afterwards. Why he was placed in handcuff and escorted out of the arena like that is still up for conversation. It looks like Mike is taking the high road and not really like going after the police for doing that. I've read a couple of articles now about it and he hasn't said anything. He's being nice, but maybe he just wants this swept under the rug and he actually just wants people to concentrate on the fact that he is a Grammy winner, that he's a 3-time Grammy winner, and that he swept the Grammy. So it's a smart PR campaign. Instead of making it a bigger issue, he wants people to focus. That's what I think anyways. He wants people to focus on his accomplishment. So that is what I'll do. Let's put this to bed. Killer Mike was not arrested. He was simply detained for getting into an argument with a security guard. That's all over. Let's concentrate and spend the next year until the next Grammys, saluting Killer Mike and hailing him up for being, a 3-time Grammy Award winner. I really, really like Killer Mike. He's a big activist. He's always out here on the political campaign, and he's a good dude. He does a lot for his community, does a lot for Atlanta. I follow Killer Mike, and I do like the album. So shout out to Killer Mike. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. All right, those are my 2 leading stories. Now let me get to quick news. Ring my bell. Drizzy Drake is the #1 trending person in the world right now, and it's not for what he normally trends for. It's not for music, it's for a video leak. Listen to this. On Tuesday, February the 6th, a video of the Canadian rap star pleasuring himself in bed while naked from the waist down surfaced online and quickly went viral. Needless to say, the X-rated footage sparked a flood of shocking reactions on social media, with one person writing on X, formerly Twitter, "Why did I see Drake's private parts on my timeline?" Somebody else warned their followers, "Do not check why Drake is trending." That would be me, man. I was like, why is Drake trending? I wish I didn't check, and I wish I didn't see what I had to see. Oh my gosh. Anyways, there are also their fair share of jokes, with one person saying, "Not gonna lie, Drake really a perfect dude, bro. Bro is light-skinned, unlimited money, drip, and he also has a lot to work with." Anyways, I'm gonna put up some pictures. Obviously, I'm gonna cover up the video, actually the picture. We're going to obviously blur it out on YouTube so we don't get our video taken down. I actually asked one of my friends who is a female to do this for me, so I didn't have to like watch the video and edit it out because it's not what I want to see. So anyway, I sent her the video. She put some emojis over the parts that, you know, we don't want to see, or maybe some of you do want to see, but you could find that out on another site. But anyways, Drake is out here trending. Drake has, I think this is Drake's kind of first like nude leak ever. Although it's not really that much of a big deal. So many celebrities have leaks out nowadays. I mean, I think it's happened to everybody at this point. But it's actually funny that Drake's been out here for almost like 15 years and this is his first time. Anyways, he's trending. That's, in case you want to know why Drake is trending, that's what it is. If you do want to see it, head over to Twitter to see the uncensored version. If you want to see my censored version, it's on YouTube. And also, to be clear, Drake's face cannot 100% be seen in the video. So it's actually up for speculation if it is really Drake. He's actually recording the video in bed, but his phone is covering his face. He moves it a little to the side a little bit, and you see kind of like, I don't know, maybe 30% of his face. So you don't know 100%. And of course, it's like a blurry video. But the reason why people do think it is him is that, you know, he has his beard, he has his braids. You know, it looks like he's in a posh place. And he has a Richard Mille watch on. That's like I think that's like $1 million or $1.5 million watch. So the fact that the guy is light skinned, looks like Drake, you know what I mean? Like, and you have that watch in a posh setting, that's more why people are thinking it is Drake. But just to be clear and do some proper reporting, Drake has not confirmed the video. And I don't think he will. Anyways, I think he'll just ignore it. He won't say anything about it and he'll just let it live or die out. No pun intended. But anyways, like I said, if you guys want to see it, go over to Twitter. If you just want to see the edited version, head over to my YouTube page at Trent Out Loud. That's for the ladies out there. I know I got some lady followers. I know, men, I would advise you not to look. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you have seen this, do you think it's Drake, or do you think it's a fake Drake or somebody that looks like him? And people are just trolling online. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Megan Thee Stallion is #1. Megan Thee Stallion celebrates her #1 hit song, Hiss. And she puts out a video celebrating. Here's a little bit of her celebration last night on Instagram.
What can I say? What can I say? I know I'm gonna say thank you, because that's the main thing to say is thank you. Like, #1, y'all, I didn't know what the like. I did the song, recorded the video. Hold on, let me tell y'all really the process. Y'all know I was going through it at a point in life, and I couldn't put out music, and blah, blah, blah. All the old we don't gotta bring that up. But I couldn't even put out music. I didn't have nobody backing me. I couldn't do anything. Like, there was no labels paying for my When I say I went in Megan Pete bank accounts.
You know what? Good for Megan, man. Round of applause for Megan's, man. Y'all know that I love Megan. I covered her and Nicki Minaj's, beef back and forth. I told you I love how she did it. She put out this one Hiss track. She never even said Nicki Minaj's name. And then for the next 5 or 6 days, Nicki Minaj was tweeting. She was going on live. She was going on every single platform. She made it, I think 2 diss songs back or maybe 1 reply back. Anyways, Nicki exhausted herself. And like I said, and I think Charlamagne said too, where it's like, actually, no, for sure, Charlamagne did say this, where it's like, Megan won, and Megan doesn't need to reply. She came back with a #1 song. She debuted at #1 on the billboards. And this is not streaming. This is not Spotify. This is not Apple. This is not YouTube, etc. This is Billboard. This is what counts in the music industry. Megan is #1. And Nicki is not in the top 10 with her reply Bigfoot. I know she got some numbers on YouTube, but anyways, this goes all out to say that, you don't always have to reply and get into the weeds. You can put a little feeler out there and just let the world take its course. So I really love how Megan played this. I said this last week. It was super strategic. She let everybody online talk, the people who loved her, the people who hated her, Nicki Minaj. It was all the talk last week. And it got her a #1 record. So I applaud her for it. I applaud her team. It was well strategized, well thought out. You all took the bait, and now she has a #1 record, and she's sitting down making all kinds of money off of this song for hinting that she was dissing Nicki Minaj. So I salute Megan for this. I salute her team. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you like the song? And do you like the strategy? And what do you think? And do you think it's going to stay in #1? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Sexyy Red has officially delivered her baby. Sexyy Red, who is not everyone's favorite, who I love, by the way. Do you notice I love the most controversial, ratchet people? I love all this stuff. Like people like, Ice Spice. I don't like her song. I don't like her music. Sexyy Red. I love all of this stuff, man. This, to me, that's what an artist should be. An artist, I don't like my artist clean and polished and, that's reserved for the business world. Like you're an artist, you're supposed to be messy, you're supposed to be controversial, you're supposed to be ratchet a little bit, you know what I mean? That's how I like my celebrities. Anyways, Sexyy Red delivered her baby. She put out some pictures in the delivery room. Like only Sexyy Red can. Like I said, I will put it up on my YouTube page. Go to Trent Out Loud YouTube, and you guys can see the pictures of Sexyy Red. And underneath, she's in the room with glasses on, her purse, getting her hair done. And she put underneath the caption, while she's sitting down there with her glasses and her purse, she says, "Me waiting to get discharged from the hospital so I can hit the block with the guys." Like, I love it. I just love it, man. Anyway, she has not revealed the gender of her baby, and she hasn't revealed the name, but shout out to Sexyy Red. Congratulations on delivering a healthy baby, surviving the delivery. Like Charlamagne always highlights, there is a high rate of Black female mothers dying during delivery in the US right now. So we got to highlight every time any woman of color, has a healthy birth. So shout out to Sexyy Red. I love it, man. Don't ever change. Don't ever grow up, man. Keep on being how you are. I love Sexyy Red. And in my last news story, again, female rap beef. I don't know what's going on in the female rap world, but Ice Spice and Latto are going back and forth. Latto has now put out the cover for her song Sunday Service. If you guys know, last week, Latto put out a Clip It. Ice Spice's video was playing in the back in the Sprinter. Ice Spice came out and said, "Why are you playing my video in the back?" Then Latto was like, "Yo, I can roll up in your hood with 20 Suburbans." And then Latto actually did that. I'll play the video up on my YouTube channel. So Latto was in Ice Spice's hood in Brooklyn, rapping on her block, and now she put out a cover for Sunday Service, which is going to be obviously going at Ice Spice. There could be other people in there because in the back of the picture, there's other female rappers and the eyes are blurred out. If I'm looking at this right now, Sexyy Red is here. Nicki Minaj is here. Ice Spice is here. I think Little Kim is here. So I don't know. Missy Elliott. No, she cannot be going after Missy Elliott. Anyways, again, like I said about Megan, this is really smart PR. People know nowadays if you want to have anything work, you need to go viral. You need to have the internet talking about you. That's probably why Drake leaked this video, because he just announced his tour with J. Cole. By the way, he's adding Lil Durk to that tour. But the tour is out. You see on Sunday with the Grammy Awards, they made a mistake tweeting Nicki Minaj when it was really Killer Mike. It went viral. If you want to do anything in the entertainment industry these days, you got to go viral. You got to get people talking. And Ice Spice is doing this. And who knows, maybe she might have a number one song like Megan, but it's heating up. I love Ice Spice and Latto, but y'all know me. I'm about strategic warfare. So let's see who plays this beef properly. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. All right, this brings us to question of the day. And the question of the day is, are parents to blame for their kids using social media excessively? Now, this comes up because there's a new federal lawsuit against Meta for ruining kids' mental health. And a lot of people have a lot to say. But before I get into it, let me play you this quick little clip.
So today we're announcing a federal lawsuit against Meta. Meta, of course, is the parent company of Instagram and Facebook, for knowingly harming the mental health of young social media users. In short, Meta intentionally designed its social media platform to be more addictive to kids and young people.
All right, let me read a quick little article to you. Dozens of states are suing Meta, alleging that Instagram and Facebook are deliberately designed to be addictive to children and teens. The lawsuit claims Meta aims to keep kids hooked for profit, violating laws by collecting data on children under 13 without parental consent. Features like infinite scroll are said to contribute to mental health issues in young people. Meta denies these allegations, emphasizing efforts to provide safe online experience for teens. All right, let me read to you a little bit of what the comments are saying. Sue the parents for allowing their children to depend on social media due to their own loneliness caused by the neglect of the parents. Cindy 2017 wrote, social media is hurting people's health. Maxine 24 writes, parents, please take responsibility for your own children. The fact that this has gone to court screams neglect on the parents. Chase 18 wrote, finally, it's about time. Cindy 287 writes, don't we still sell cigarettes in this country? Mark _25 writes, Nintendo also knew it was addictive, so did Disney, and parents still had TVs in the home. That's a good point. Thomas _25 writes, this is a desperate act to try and stop Meta from being dominant in the future and AI being leading tech. Doesn't make sense, but I understand what he's saying. This is a desperate attempt, and they are trying to use children to lead this attack. All right, here's my take on this. And maybe I don't have enough information, but based on the video and the article that I just read, this is my take. What are they suing them for? Are they suing them for money, or are they suing them for breaking a law? If somebody knows more about the story, please let me know. But from the research that I did, they're just suing them, right? So my question is that why isn't there a law? There should be a law put in place for these companies not to do certain things to children, right? They shouldn't advertise certain ways, and they shouldn't allow certain things to take place on their platforms for children. You can't look at a business and say, you're making your product too addictive. Like one of the comments that I read, what Nintendo is very addictive. So is Disney World. And one that I'll add that nobody said in the comments is McDonald's for years marketed solely to kids. Back in the day, I mean, it's changed a little bit now, but because people are more into like healthy eating and stuff. But back in the day, 9 out of 10 McDonald's that you walked into had a playground, had a slide. There was Ronald McDonald. He was a clown for kids. It was literally fast food, garbage food promoted for kids. And it was the most addictive thing on the planet. That's all kids wanted. It was like Happy Meal, Ronald McDonald, we're going to go to the playground. And you weren't feeding kids salads. You're feeding them fries and hamburgers and soft drinks, which was horrible for you. So like, you cannot blame a company for marketing something towards children and for them profiting off of that, because there's been companies doing that for years and years. What I would blame, and like I said, I might be wrong, but from what I've seen, there's no laws that they're breaking. Who I blame is the government. The government should make a certain laws and some restrictions for social media to have to abide by. And then once they break their law, then you're not suing them. You're actually filing criminal charges against them for breaking the law, or just charges against them for breaking the law. I think it is criminal regardless of whatever it is. But anyways, that's not the point right now. And that's what it is. You need to change the laws. Social media is not governed. Social media is the wild, wild west right now. On TV, you cannot say anything you want on TV. On the radio, you cannot say anything you want. And in newspaper, if you have a newspaper and you print something that's false, you can that's breaking the law and you'll have to retract it. On social media, you can go on YouTube and say whatever you want and there's no repercussions. There needs to change. The laws need to change when it comes to social media, and the laws need to come to change for these companies and the way how they allow children to use their platforms. That's what I think it is. Maybe that's what this suit is doing. Like I said, it's a little bit of a gray zone, a federal lawsuit. To me, sounds like they're suing for money. I haven't been able to find any more details. From the knowledge that I have based off of this video and this article, there's no laws that they are breaking. And if you ask me, that's where the problem lies. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. All right, this brings us to sports news. I found a really cool tidbit before I get into NBA and NHL news. Do you guys have any idea how much collectively the U.S. is betting on the Super Bowl? $23.1 billion is on the line. $23.1 billion. And that's just in the U.S. Imagine the entire world on one game on one night. That's how much money is going to change hands. There's people that are going to lose money and people that are going to make money. And of course, you guys know that most people end up losing because that's how these people make so much money, these betting houses and casinos and apps. Shout out to Betstamp, who actually sponsors my show. Wow, I just thought that was a huge number. I knew it was high. I knew it was in the billions, but 23.1 billion in the US alone sounds crazy to me. Let me know if you guys are going to be betting on this weekend's game. I think that San Francisco is favored by 2 points or 1.5. It keeps changing from last to what I've seen. Use Betstamp, by the way. Hint, hint. Use Betstamp for the best odds, by the way. Go to betstamp.com. Download betstamp.com and use promo code TOL. It says it at the end of all of my podcasts, but I'll just plug it in here right now, seeing that I am talking about betting. Let me know in the comment section below who you're going for, who you're betting. To me, it's an easy bet. You got to bet on Patty Mahomes, baby. And they don't even have a spread to cover. Like, shoot, this 2 points, that's nothing. That's a field goal. For sure, they'll win by that. All right, let me get into some NBA scores for you. The Cavaliers beat the Kings. The Lakers beat the Hornets. That's 2 games in a row for LA. They beat New York and they beat the Hornets. The Mavericks beat the 76ers. The Warriors beat the Nets. The Clippers beat the Hawks. And the Pelicans beat my Toronto Raptors. Montreal Canadiens and the Toronto Raptors stay losing. It's hard being a Canadian in the sports world. And hockey was actually back yesterday after their All-Star break, but only 2 games. The Rangers beat the Avalanche and the Islanders beat the Maple Leafs. Hopefully, when the Canadiens return, we'll win a game. I hope one day this week, while I'm reporting on sports news, I can at least say the Montreal Canadiens have won a game. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy, Trent Out Loud. Peace! For more content, you could subscribe, download, or listen to the Trent Out Loud podcast wherever you listen to your podcasts, or you could watch us on YouTube. Just search Trent Out Loud. For showtimes and updates, you could follow us on all social platforms at Trent Out Loud. Go to signupexpert.com/Trent. Once you sign up for all betting apps and get all your bonuses and get all your rewards, go to your app store and download Betstamp and use promo code TOL.